So Bryan, by marriage, you have now not only joined our family, you have joined Steelers Nation. This is going to be Bryan's first test as a husband. Bryan, would you please wave this terrible towel for me? Elizabeth, could you please give him his first recommendation as a wife?
You should probably listen to my dad.
Yay!
We're gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Bryan and Liz. We've come together not to mark a start of a relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen a bond that already exists.
Bryan James Deere, from the moment I met you, I knew you were something special. I fell in love with you, not just for the way your butt looked in baseball pants, but I fell in love with your heart. You have a heart for Jesus, and you lend that love to everyone you meet. I vow to stand by you in the good times and in the challenging times. I vow to be there in sickness and in health, even when it's one of your tiny man colds. I vow to never keep score, even when I'm clearly winning. I vow to always bring each other closer to the Lord, making God the center of our marriage every day. You have made me a better person, as our love for one another is reflected in the way I live my life. Thank you for loving me as I am and taking me into your heart. I vow to love you forever.
Liz, here we are. Never in a million years would I have thought I'd meet someone as incredible as you are. You make my heart complete, and you fill my life with love, laughter, and pure, unconditional joy. The thought that I get to marry my best friend is an unbelievable feeling. Liz, today, I promise to never leave your side, no matter how tough life may get. I promise to be the best husband, father, and dog dad that you, Peyton, and Kaya could ever ask for. I promise I will always be a listening ear, even if I can't remember what you said the next day. I promise to be your full-time support system, even when the Penguins lose. Elizabeth Rose, you have been the biggest blessing in my life. Today, I stand here making the easiest decision of my life, marrying the woman of my dreams.
This ceremony is a public affirmation of their bond. You know, marriage is a commitment in life where two people can find, but also bring out the very best in one another. It offers opportunities of sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal. By the authority vested in me in the state of Virginia, I now pronounce their husband and wife together in the sight of God and man. To those that God had joined together, let no man separate. Bryan, I'm gonna get out the way, but you may now kiss your bride. I want to introduce you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Bryan James Deere.
I have always known it would take a special person to match Lizzie one day. Someone who is also loyal, generous, optimistic, but also someone who is calm, patient, and supportive. While I've only known Bryan for a year, it is so obvious to me that he is that person.
Introducing for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Deere.
I asked Bryan about a year into their relationship, have you ever had a fight? I had never seen them piss at each other, so I was genuinely curious. He said, no, not really. The only thing we argue about is sports. At that moment, I knew that he had found the one that he would be spending the rest of his life with.
I remember the day that Liz told me about Bryan. She described him as being tall without specifying how tall. Later found that out. Another part of the conversation that stuck in my memory was that she also described him as being a man of faith. She said that they had gone to church together and that she felt a strong spiritual connection. Liz, you found an incredible man, and I think he might just be able to hold his ground when his new brothers and sister tease him. Bryan and Liz, I admire your faithfulness and your special bond.
He may be the one. Quickly became, we hope he's the one. Good luck, buddy. You're gonna need it.